our motto, let learning be a joy and teaching a pleasure. Here we are with the remote teaching and learning process to bridge the gap. Happy learning, students.
Welcome students, Standard 6 English Textbook, Chapter 2.4, Anak Krakatoa. Krakatoa is an island in the Sunda Strait between Java and Sumatra in Indonesia. It is known for its volcano, which erupts regularly. As you can see, what is a volcano? A volcano is a crack or opening in the earth's crust.
There is hot molten rock near the Earth's center.
Sometimes it rises to the surface of the earth through such a crack or opening and flows out. When this happens, we say that the volcano has erupted. A volcanic eruption happens on a large scale. Thick, dark clouds of smoke rise high from the opening and spread in the sky. Big, glowing, burning chunks of rock and red-hot lava are thrown out of the crack in the earth. Even very hot mud and ash are also thrown out. Children, a volcanic eruption can even change the landforms in an area. Volcanoes are popularly classified into three categories: active volcanoes, dormant volcanoes, and extinct volcanoes. Active volcanoes are those which erupt regularly. Next, dormant volcanoes. Dormant means temporarily inactive or in a deep sleep. We find information about the eruptions of these volcanoes in history, but now they are quiet, means now they are inactive, they are in a deep sleep. Next, extinct volcanoes. By looking at the rock formation, geographers can guess that they used to erupt long ago. But there is no record of it in history. An extinct volcano is unlikely to erupt again. Means there is no chance of these volcanoes to erupt again. In this chapter, we will know about Krakatoa, which is an active volcano. It has erupted many times, causing great disasters or destruction. The worst of the eruptions took place in August 1883. It is said that the volcano erupted with such a loud sound, such a loud boom, that it was heard more than 3,500 kilometers away in Australia. It is believed to be the loudest sound that man has ever heard before. The island, which was a volcanic mountain, collapsed on itself. The dust that was thrown up in the eruption rose to about 80 kilometers in the sky. It spread in the sky around the world and later settled in different parts of the world, thousands of kilometers away. So you can understand what a devastating eruption it was. This volcanic eruption caused tsunami in the sea near the island and destroyed about 165 villages and towns. This volcanic eruption also destroyed two-thirds of the island of Krakatoa. It collapsed under the surface of the sea, creating a large or a huge underwater volcanic crater or hole. The hole was more than 6 kilometers wide. Again in the year 1927, from the same underwater crater, another volcanic eruption took place. And a few days later, on the same place, a new volcanic island was formed. Now, how this volcanic mountain was formed? Now, when the lava started flowing out of the crater faster, this volcanic material was not all taken away by the waves. It started settling down and a new mountain began to grow. It kept growing and was soon seen above the water. Hence, a new island grew from the old island of Krakatoa, and it was named Anak Krakatoa, or the child of Krakatoa. Anak Krakatoa is still an active volcano. It lies quiet for a few days and then again there are eruptions. With more lava flowing out, the island is still growing bigger. Since 1950, the island has grown at an average rate of 5 inches per week. According to the current record, children, eruptions took place also in the year 2018 and the last year, that is 2019. So it is an active volcano. It can erupt anytime and will erupt again and again. A part of the old island known as Rakata is still visible in the sea. A little away from the new arrival, Anak Krakatoa. After Krakatoa's eruption in 1883, all the surrounding islands and coasts were covered with hot ash. No life remained. When a scientist visited in 1884, he found just one spider there. But the living world of Rakata was not lost and gone forever. Nature cannot be stopped from its growth. The wind and the sea brought seeds of plants to the island. Some seeds came with the birds that flew over the island. Plants and animals that live in the sea came to the coasts again. Small land animals like ants, termites, or even rats and lizards traveled to the island on plants floating in the sea. Soon one part of the island was covered with life, with plants and animals. It was like a laboratory where scientists can see how living things slowly develop. Same can be observed in a part of Anak Krakatoa which does not get covered with ash. The western coast of Java was greatly affected by Krakatoa's eruption. Now, A very few human beings live there, but wild animals and plants in that area grew in number again because of no human disturbance, no human interference, no one to cut the trees or kill the animals. Hence, this region became rich in wildlife. Students, if you are interested and want to know more about active volcanoes, here is a link given. You can read it. Hope you all have understood well. Have a nice day. Thank you.